Dozens of former students and church members say they were abused at Saskatoon's Legacy Christian Academy and adjacent Mile 2 church. That alleged abuse includes solitary confinement, exorcisms, sexual abuse, and a particularly harsh form of corporal punishment known as paddling. Nearly 24 officials are implicated in the abuse. That list now includes longtime Saskatoon City Councillor Randy Donauer, who is accused of physical and emotional abuse. Donauer is a longtime member of the church. Several students say Donauer emotionally abused them, for example, becoming enraged when they didn't sing loud enough at Sunday school. 2 students also say Donauer paddled them. One of them is Coy Nolan. He says he was surprised to remember the smallest of details.
He made me bend over, and it was weird because most of the time we had to bend over pews or bend over onto a hard chair, but like we were in like a camp, like adult counselor's office, so I actually bent on a cushy chair, and so it was a weird angle. I'm sad that I even have to say that out loud and stuff like that, but I was like bent over at a weird angle, and he proceeded to spank me 3 times on my butt.
Nolan says this was no ordinary spanking. It was done with a large wooden paddle similar to a cricket bat. He says it left him crying and limping afterward.
And then we prayed after. That was like one of the biggest things, though, is just whenever they spank us, they like hold our hands and they pray with us, and it's like it's out of love, and it's weird and creepy.
Nolan says it's important to hold to account all of the officials responsible for the abuse, particularly those who are still in positions of power. Nolan says that's why he has now filed a criminal complaint against Donauer.
Makes me sick that this person has gotten to a point where he already is at and thinks that it's okay.
Donauer declined interview requests, but in an email to CBC News, he said, quote, "If there are rumors being shared about me, I vehemently deny any wrongdoing. If any legal claims involving me are made, I will vigorously defend them." More than 40 students have now filed criminal complaints against school and church officials. More than 50 have signed on to a proposed $25 million class action lawsuit. None of these allegations have been tested in court. Jason Warwick, CBC News, Saskatoon.